What's going on, dudes? My name is TDC and welcome back to another episode here on IronMine. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic today. I am out hunting for these fossil piles. I've been at it for about 30 minutes or so and I've got 52. So it's not impossible to get a bunch of these things, but it's just kind of a time suck. And I don't really have that kind of time. But this is basically the method that I've been doing. I just kind of get in some place where there's a lot of open ground. And you just kind of go into K mode here. Let's see. K mode I said. And then I just zoom out with the Thylo. And then I just kind of walk in a straight line down the beach. I walk a little bit and then I stop, wait for one to spawn. And then I just keep doing that over and over and over again. So if you stay in one spot or stay too close to one that has already spawned, they won't spawn again. So you gotta put some space between them. From what it seems like, I don't know the best method of farming these things, but this seems to be working pretty good for me right now. So we are gonna head back. I don't know how expensive any of these skins are. I didn't look in the cooking pot. I made a cooking pot the other day when this first started, and it wasn't working on the server, but the guys got it fixed, so now everything is spawning, but I don't know how much everything costs, so I just jumped out today just to see how many of these things it would take or how long it would take to get these things. But yeah, so I am gonna grab a couple more, I think, and just kind of do this whole method on the way back to base, and then maybe we'll have enough to buy something cool. Ooh. They're just so quiet when they spawn. You gotta make sure you really keep your eyes peeled. The one thing I am noticing is it looks like they like to spawn in front of you. So it doesn't really matter like which direction you're going. It seems like every time you go for a little bit and you stop, it's gonna spawn in front of you somewhere. It seems. I don't know how much truth there is to that, but that's just kind of what I've noticed. So I've been checking like behind me just to be safe, but for the most part they spawn in front of me, and I don't know if they're affected by like structures placed, but there were some spots like coming through some of the bases that are built up over there. It didn't seem like they wanted to spawn there, so I don't know if that's how it works or not either. It's gonna make me a liar now. If I head this way, let's see. I bet you there'll be one that pops up right around over here somewhere. Yep. See, they kind of like spawn as you're walking towards them, so you probably don't even really have to stop. You could probably just take your dino walking down the beach or wherever you're going. It doesn't have to be on the beach. It's a little bit easier to spot on the beach with ground clutter turned off. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. I got gamma turned way up because it was nighttime and I wanted to make sure I didn't miss any. But let's just see what happens as we slowly walk down the beach here. I'm gonna go ahead and go into K mode so we can see behind us. And now we're coming up on this base here. And I don't know what the proximity is, like where it's gonna spawn and stuff, so we'll see. Let's just stop for a second. Yeah, it kind of seems like it didn't want to spawn around here. Well, I take that back. It kind of, I guess it does. It doesn't really matter. I don't know, but the most I've ever seen inside these piles is 3. And there's supposedly some that have other loot in them, but I haven't seen any of those yet, so I don't know what the deal is. It's just kind of random, I think. Alright, well, we're close enough now. I just give up. We got, I think, almost 90 bones. And that's not a bad start, but let's just go see what all we can buy. My dinos are a mess right now, so you'll have to excuse the housekeeping. Things have been kind of crazy. Okay, so let's see what all we can get. So, oh, they're cheaper than I thought. The big one, the Brachiosaur, which is like the Jurassic Park long neck, that one is 100. Bronto bone is 80. The Carno bone is 55. Okay, so this is like the Dillo mask skin. This is like the player wearable one. So that one is only 40. The Giga Bone costume is 100. Jerboa Bone is only 15. The Quetzal. Oh, there's a Raptor one too. The Rex is 65. Stego. Oh, there's the other one. I don't even know how to say that. That's like the Packy whatever. And then there's one for the Trike Bone costume. Trike look like it's just a skeleton. Okay, and then you get the Alpha Rex one too. Alright, that's kind of interesting. I don't really know. I definitely want the Quetzal one for when we have a Quetzal. I think that'll be really cool. And then the Rex one would be nice too. I don't know, man. They're all kind of neat. Let's just go ahead and grab a Jerboa one. I want to see what that looks like. Oh, do we need... Hold up. Where'd it go? Do we need stuff in this to light the fire? I wonder. Let's pull some thatch. I've never really done any of these these holiday, not holiday, but the like event things. Yo, where'd that go? What happened? Pull. Thatch. Give me it. Did it? Oh, it pulled. It was not there a second ago, was it? That's so confusing. Alright, so let's light that. And, oh, we can actually do the Bronto Bone one. That's kind of cool. Let's do the Jerboa one. And we only need a few more bones for the Quetzal one. So I think I may save these to get some more, just so I can do the Quetzal one. And I can maybe give that to Orr. He's probably got a couple of already, but we may collect enough to leave one on his guy over there. So let's see what this looks like. Ivory. Get rid of this. Oh, you're terrifying. That's so weird looking. I don't know if I care too much for it though. I might give it to Bluey. But anyways, dudes, so I apologize for the lack of videos here recently. Things have been kind of crazy in my life. So on top of planning and getting ready to get married in October, there's been a lot of stuff going on with that, just trying to work a little bit of extra hours to save up some extra money. Weddings are expensive, especially when you're paying for them yourself. Oh hey, look, I guess it doesn't matter where these things spawn. They just spawn all around. Oh, there's another one. Are there any more? Are they just like spawning all over the place? I don't know how long they stick around either. Interesting. But yeah, so been working extra hours trying to save up for the wedding. And on top of that, I bought I bought a new car. So that's been kind of cool. Little backstory is I got my first vehicle when I was 16 years old. It was a birthday gift. I paid like half, and then my parents paid the other half, and I got my first truck, which was used at the time. It was a 1991 Chevy Blazer, and I'm 30 years old now, and I've had that car ever since. I actually still have the car. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do with it, but I've had that car for going on 16 years now, and it's done me really good. It still runs, it's still in really good condition, but I just figured it was time for an upgrade, so I went and I bought a new vehicle. I bought a Jeep. Yep. So I'm broke from that. That's kind of fun. And then on top of all of that, we also got a new puppy. So if you've ever had puppies, you know how time consuming that can be. So we got a little rescue pit bull puppy, and she is adorable. Her name is Ellie. I named her Ellie after Ellie from The Last of Us, because she's feisty, she's kind of mean and sarcastic, but she's also fun and funny. So that's kind of where my time has been going here recently. So she's only about 7 weeks old. She was kind of in bad shape when we got her. She had ulcers on her eyes. I'll actually post a picture up here if I remember. Maybe I'll do a couple pictures, but she is adorable. I love her to death, but she is a handful. So when I start streaming here after a while, maybe the next couple of days or so, you will probably see and hear her in the background. But she's crazy. So that's why there hadn't been as many videos as I would like here recently, but hopefully we can kind of get back in the swing of things here. Work is starting to kind of calm down a little bit. It's still been busy, but we'll just kind of have to see what happens. So I think I got to figure out what we want to do for today. I've been so out of it that I haven't really had any plans to do anything, and I just had a little while extra tonight to record, so I feel like I'm just running around in circles, and I'm gonna stop making you guys sick. So let me figure out what we're doing here real quick, and we'll be right back. Alright, so let's do some building here and just kind of see how this all works out. Where is this snapping? Snapping somewhere. I don't know. That's a little... I don't think that's where we want that. Okay, so I think we got them all. Let's see. I want to try to build some sort of platform on this rock here, and then we can kind of maybe branch up that way. So I'd like to maybe try to start building up on top here. So let's see if we can get this to kind of face directly at that one. That would be good. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then we can maybe build that out here. I want to put a ramp in this way. That's gonna look silly, but let's try get a ramp going here, maybe a ramp there. Is that gonna go all the way down? Almost. Do we want it like that? That's about as close as we can get it. We did that there. Did that mess us up? Come on, let's see. Oh, you know what? That's not too bad. Let's do that instead. Let's pull that, pull that. And let's see, can I snap? I can. I don't know if I want that there though. But that should allow us to put that there. Yeah, that's not bad. Interesting, but it's not bad. So from here, what I want to do is pull the, I'm probably going to switch all this out to stone or wood. I may change all of this to wood here as well. But I want to try to do this just for now, just to see what it kind of looks like. We're going to be adjusting things a little bit later on, but let's pull this down. Actually, did that snap? Oh, it did up here. Not where I want that. I want the pillar underneath. Is that... Why? Put that there. Is that gonna be poking through? S plus normally doesn't poke through. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why it's poking through there. I think it's because of the ground. Or it's just really weird. Do that. Then I'm gonna get rid of these. Is it gonna? It's probably gonna be poking through. Oh no, it actually worked that time. Okay, good. So from here, we can pull this over, and then I need. I guess we're gonna have to build this up first, and then we can put that there, and then I can pull this one down. I want this to be open just in case we need to pull dinos through here for whatever reason. You guys will have to forgive me, my my recording skills, they kind of vanish when I take a couple days off of recording. So it takes a minute to get back into the swing of things here. But yeah, I think that will work. And then if I put that there, put that there, and I think we're probably gonna need some more ramps, but we can maybe start pillaring up this way some. I probably want some triangle pieces as well. It'll take a lot of pillars, but I think it'll be good. I'm running kind of low on resources too. I've got a ton of wood, but I want to build this stuff out of stone for the most part. Wood is not bad. I don't mind the wood look. At least for like the platforms and stuff, but I like having stone pillars is the thing. So like the stone foundations and stuff like that I don't mind, but I prefer the wood. So it's just kind of, it depends on what's all around. Like there's a lot of stone here already, so I try to avoid it if I can. Oh, this is a little rough. So give me a little bit. I'm gonna mess around with the okay, a little bit of a design here and see what all we can come up with, and then I'll come back and show you. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking so far. I've got kind of a crisscross of different places we can go. So I'm thinking around here we may do some sort of platform that kind of wraps up and around the backside, and then up here we can have a couple of different pathways. We can maybe jut across to over there. I don't think we're gonna do that though. But from here we can kind of continue working our way up. So I'm gonna try to connect that up there. Maybe that might be kind of difficult. If we do, it's just like it's too extreme of an angle here. So going straight on is gonna kind of put us, I don't know, it could work. You see I got the ice wyvern parked up there right now. That dude is so big. I don't really have a good spot for him, but yeah, I think maybe we can make that work, and then we could have like another platform here. But the other idea I had was to maybe come down from here, but I don't really have a good way to getting up there right now. So let's see. Let's grab the Thylo and see if we can get up there. I still need to name all these guys, and I did paint these guys, or use the Dino Colorizer mod. So this is not like a new one or anything like that. It's just I've got all my main guys painted up for the cyan and black color. But let's see. I don't know how we're gonna do this. This is a little rough. So this would be a good spot right here to come down from there. But I did this, and the other thing I'm worried about too is if this should count as like foundation support, I think. A purple drop. That's like the first. I've had 2 drops drop there just today, and I haven't seen any drops in a long time. Do I have any more? Oh, I don't. Needed some wood ceilings. Let's see. That's not gonna work. I don't want that there. Yeah, so I'm gonna mess around with a lot of this off camera. I just kind of wanted to get things started here today. I really don't have a whole lot of time to record, but I wanted to get kind of a head start on all this so we could get some stuff done for the upcoming videos, and we can actually start doing some building and, you know, have a place to do things. So that's kind of what we got going on like right now. So I'm gonna try to figure some of the more of this stuff out. And we'll see what it looks like. I'll bring you guys back and show you what I've done, but I think I'm gonna wrap up the episode once we show off the work that we've gotten done today. So for the most part, we got a good idea of what's going on here and how I want things to look, but it's still gonna take some tinkering for sure. Alright, so I've pretty much reached a stopping point for today. I don't have a whole lot of time, but I didn't really mess with anything on this side. It's gonna take some trickery, but I think we can do it. I'm excited for landscaping this area. There's a lot of the like cool little nooks and crannies in this mountain here. A mountain, I call it the mountain. It's a giant rock. But there's going to be a lot of cool stuff where we can plant like bushes and trees and flowers and different things like that to really kind of bring this whole area to life. Because the one thing I didn't like about this spot here is there just wasn't a whole lot of life going on, like plant wise. So all the trees and stuff you see around here is stuff I've planted or used the decoration mod for. So I'm kind of excited to see what we can make this look like. So that'll be a whole video by itself, just decorating this rock. But yeah, so on this side I decided to come up here, and then this is about as perfect as I can get it. You can see that this ramp kind of intersects at an angle here, so I actually had to build up here and then build down with the ramps to get this to line up. So that's about as good as it's gonna get. It's a little tight right here with these rocks and stuff, but I don't think it's that bad. And then from here it kind of goes up and over and around, and I think from here, I just put all my stuff up. I think from here I can put like a triangle piece, and then I can kind of bridge out that way and pull some of the wood stuff this way just to kind of flatten out the terrain, or just give us something to walk on instead of having to jump around all these rocks and everything like that. So it's gonna be something, but I think we're getting there. So I think it actually looks really cool from down below. Let's go take a look here real quick. Oh, and I did make the Dillo skin. This guy. It's kind of a dumb looking mask, but I wanted to grab this mask just while we could, because after this event goes away we probably won't be able to get it for a while. So I figured I'd go ahead and make that, and then I think the next one that I'm going to make is oh, I actually made this one too. I'm gonna make a couple of these, this one, and then I probably won't have the patience for the brachiosaur, but I'd like to get at least one of those. So one of those, one of these, one of these, just the special ones, right? The rest of the bone stuff I have a feeling is going to come back for the Halloween update, but we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But yeah, so it's actually looking really cool from down below. I like you guys know me, I really just like the wood scaffolding look. And I think it came out really, really nice. This actually doesn't need to be there. And then I kind of like the way that wooden one comes up and around right there. So we'll leave that for now, but it's gonna take some doing, but I think we can make this look really, really cool when it's all said and done. So I'll try to have a little bit more done for you before next episode, but we will just have to kind of wait and see. So I actually just found out too that we have to house sit for my fiance's parents for about a whole week. I think I'm gonna be staying at home to take care of the puppies for some of that, but they may end up coming over there to stay with us. I don't know, so we'll have to see. My schedule's been so crazy here recently, so hopefully things start to die down soon and then we can get some real work done around here. But I think for now I'm happy with what we got. So leave a comment down below, let me know what you think of the whole thing. If you got ideas for how to improve this build or make it look a little bit better, or where you want to see things intersect. Like, it would be kind of cool to have a bridge coming from this side to that side there. So that may be something, but we'll just have to see. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure you hit that like button for me down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. All right, thanks so much for watching. Peace.